Welcome, Melanie. I'm very excited to talk with you, and I'm very excited to meet you in person at the conference at the New Zealand Photo Show in August this year. So, thank you so much for joining.
Oh,
Um,
thank you for inviting me. It's great.
Oh, you're welcome. Um, for those of you who don't know you or don't know your work, tell us a little bit about yourself and what lights you up.
Well, I'm a predominantly a commercial photographer, and I also do art photography, which is my real passion. Like I love my commercial work, but my art photography is what keeps me really inspired and keeps me going and keeps me coming up with new ideas. So I do a lot of food photography, do a bit of fashion. We build interiors in the studio and paint them and shoot those. And so that all kind of, yeah, goes over into my art photography, which I build sets for that as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like it's a lot of fun creating the whole like little worlds within your studio to get your concept to come to life.
Yes, I love cinematography and like the Wes Anderson type stuff. And so I just really like to build things and create and yeah, get stuck in as well. So
Fabulous. So can we, if you don't mind going right back to the beginning, what first drew you to photography?
first drew me to photography. I was really interested in it when I was a little kid. I got
Mhm.
given this tiny little Instamatic camera that I took around the South Island with me. My mother gave it to me when we traveled around. We spent a whole month, and when I got the photos back, I was pretty disappointed.
Oh,
It was like a 110. It was this tiny little format, and
yeah.
the photos were terrible. And they were not like what I imagined. I was only about 10 years old. And so then I was just more interested in, well, use the wrong camera, obviously. And so as I got interested in photography at school, my photography teacher at Rangitoto College was Clive Bartlett. Call out for Clive Bartlett there. He was epic, Mr. B.
Oh, the inspiring teachers from school, priceless.
Oh, he inspired me so much and kept on pushing me forward. And yeah, so learning photography from him was a huge inspiration.
Yes.
And then I went on to tech and I became really interested in medium format and large formats. Um,
Yes.
because of
I,
such a disappointing
oh,
result when I was a little kid.
the quality difference in just the scale of film, right, is
Absolutely.
breathtaking. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to get as much detail as possible. So that's how I got into the commercial photography as well. I just really enjoyed that crisp, lots of detail and things being shot for a reason.
Hmm.
So yeah, anything that I just love lighting things that are really might be the most boring object or it might be just something really simple. And I love just drawing the beauty out of everything. So that kind of,
Oh,
yeah.
that's really inspiring. I love that.
Yeah.
So, is that where your creativity is at the moment and sort of lighting the everyday, or what's really inspiring you now?
What's inspiring now would probably be more the fact of where I am in life, like my age.
Hmm.
Um, I feel like when I was younger, it was all about working and getting your career established. Then I had my kids and focus was keeping the business going when I had my kids and was able to still work through that. And so now I'm at an age where I actually have time to be able to do something for myself. And
Oh, wonderful.
the artwork is for myself, really. And and that's kept the passion alive in the photography as well. So a lot of my artwork, um, when I work on different lighting techniques or just different ideas, it starts to come through into my commercial work as well. And
Yes.
it really gets my clients inspired as well when they see that I'm working on something a little bit crazy. They want a little bit of crazy in their work too. So,
Creative craziness, though, it
yeah,
brings
crazy.
joy, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So, give us a bit of a taste on what you'll be talking about what you'll be sharing your workshop at the photo show.
Well, I thought I'd have a whole lot of slides to show you my work. I'll have some work that I haven't shared with anyone before as well, some new
Mm.
stuff that I'm working on.
Yes.
And I will talk about my beginnings, about where I came from, how I actually got to where I am with my work. So, and then how I navigated motherhood through with the
That
kids
juggle.
and juggling them, bringing them into the studio with me. And also, and a lot of it will be about how the changeover from just solely commercial work into integrating artwork into it as well. So,
Yeah, I think that's something that a lot of photographers, I know myself, going from just paid work and constantly focusing on serving others to actually letting yourself dream a little about what you want to do for yourself. There's a bit of a step there. So I'm really excited to hear about that.
yeah, it's quite cool. And there's so many places that you can show your work these days. And because like I put a lot of my work into exhibitions that are in Europe and
Yeah.
send your file and they print it for you and you're in these big group exhibitions with all these artists from around the world and that's
Wow.
really inspiring as well to get in touch with them and just opens more doors and gets you more creative and start thinking differently. So it's all
Wow.
about work. It's like, like with the artwork, I don't really I don't focus on where it's going. It's like it's more on now how it makes me feel
Mhm.
and enjoying it and just enjoying the whole process of making it as well.
Yeah, that satisfaction is fulfilling, so fulfilling.
Yeah. You need
So,
work. You
yeah, you
can't just
do for
work, work.
sanity.
You gotta have some fun.
Yeah. So, what's one moment when photography really grabbed you and it never let go? What part? Like, was it when you picked up that first camera as a kid, or was there like a defining moment a little bit later in life?
I think it was when my mother, who was a solo mum, she didn't have a lot of money. She was out of a job at the time, and my photography teacher at school, he was just my art teacher. He said to her, "I think photography would be great for Mel."
Yeah.
And I didn't want to ask her to buy me a camera because I knew how expensive it was. And she went out and bought the camera that the teacher told her. And I just couldn't believe she'd done that. And she just has
Wow.
supported me all the way through. And so that was a bit of a defining moment when I got that camera in my hands. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, it was a Pentax SLR. This is school
Yeah.
camera, but it was worth so much to me. And just,
Oh,
yeah. mm, I could see my mum believed me, and believed in me.
yeah.
So I thought, yeah, I'll give
That's a really treasured memory to have that support and to, to
yeah,
from the teacher, from your mum, and to take away that tool, that Pentax, and to go forwards and just be able to create what you saw as a kid but couldn't with that old camera. That's so, so special.
absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome. So I love your work, and looking through your website and looking through all the beautiful images that you have shared with us to help promote the photo show. You've got a very distinctive photographic voice, but how would you describe it?
Oh, how would I just let's think. I love to incorporate my kids in it because they're great models and
Yeah.
they love telling stories of me. But I do a lot of storytelling, I guess. Like I've got and that's the way I kind of think of it. I have a little story in my head and I create it visually. So there's Underwater Girl, and that would probably be the one that is the easiest story to tell. So my daughter wrote a speech at school about she's very much into water conservation and looking after our oceans. She's a sailor in the ocean. And
Wow.
she wrote a speech about how she was a water bottle and someone purchases her, screw her up and throw her in the bin, and she floats out to the ocean and starts deteriorating and pollutes the ocean forever and ever. And she totally flunked when she did her speech because she's very shy and she didn't say it very
Oh.
well. And
Mm,
so we decided to recreate it as in a photographic sense. So we did a
yeah.
girl, and she's been exhibited in Auckland, and Paris and Barcelona as well. So that was
Wow.
pretty fun. And that
I
was
love that.
her story to life. And
Yeah.
yeah,
That's a real collaboration between the two of you. And she would have been so proud to know that it's gone out into the world like that.
yeah, she thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I can't wait to hear your talk. We won't go on for too much longer, but is there anything else you'd love to share with our members and those that are coming to the photo show?
I just think it's really such an amazing time for people to come to see things like this and get inspiration for themselves. So just to keep pushing through because it's such a cool career being a photographer. Like it's really rewarding. So
Yes.
just listening to everybody speak is really good if you can get inspiration and yeah. So
Oh, awesome. Well,
very
I
nice.
can't wait. So if people want to check you out online, where can they find your commercial work, your artwork? Whereabouts are you?
So on Instagram, I'm Flash Studios NZ. And then I have the website flashstudios.co.nz and also melaniejenkins.co.nz for some of my artwork and things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome. Well, thank you so much for chatting, Melanie, and I can't wait to meet you in person. And for everyone else coming to the photo show, or if you're thinking, do check it out. We can't wait to have you along in August.
Yeah, looking forward to it. See you then.
See ya. Bye.